Hello and welcome to Unboxing. My name is Rafael Subito. I'm going to go ahead and just talk about tonight's fight, Amir Khan versus Chris Algieri. And basically what I was telling you before in the last video that I did, was this basically to see if Amir Khan is ready to take on that big fight with Mayweather. And see how that came out to be. If you watch it, let me go ahead and just tell you about it a little bit later on. But I'm going to go ahead and talk about also the fight I had before, Javier Fortuna versus Brian, forgot his last name, Vasquez or something like that. And just up and coming fighters, 130-pounder. Fortuna is the champion. If you can see, fight southpaw, hard to hit, but he still is able to get hit a lot. He hasn't really fought that many people coming up. I think it's probably his first competitive fighter he ever fought, and he looked okay. He looked all right. He won the fight. He got hit a lot. For somebody to be building up and everything, he needs to tighten up in his boxing skills. Throws punches wide open. Supposed to be a power hitter, I guess, with lesser known opponents. But yeah, I was on the ones to talk about. There's other fights coming out tomorrow in UK. I really need to talk about it because it's not televised, so I'm not gonna announce stuff that I'm not able to see, and most likely probably you're not able to see unless you got Sky TV over there in the UK. But they have Kell Brook and Jorge Linares fighting tomorrow. Jorge Linares is he was up and coming for, I think, 130 pounds, 35 pounders. Fought a lot of good fighters, and he got a belt right now, so he's gonna fight his mandatory, I guess. He's gonna fight somebody pretty good. But it doesn't matter because I ain't gonna be able to watch it. And let's go ahead and just talk about the main event. Like I said before, I said earlier, Amir Khan is the person that's is trying to see if he's ready to fight Mayweather. And Chris Algieri, came out two good fighters, one elite fighter, Pacquiao, and trying to see how he does. He wants to keep on boxing or do his side stuff, or his gets his doctor's degree. Like now they're talking about get his clinic going or something, or does he want to keep on boxing? And like I said before, Chris Algieri, he's real good conditioning, kind of very smart in nutrition, health. So he probably was able to prolong that if he wants to. But let's go ahead and just talk about it. Like I said before, I keep on saying that, I don't know why. But Amir Khan had him to win a 12-round decision, which he ended up doing. And starting off, it was just kind of slow. They weren't just the first 2 rounds, they weren't doing that much, but later on you notice how bigger Chris Algieri was compared to Amir Khan. Like I said, Chris Algieri is 5'10", and he's barely under 5'9", and he always had Amir Khan always had a little reach on everybody else, and this one I didn't show that much compared to Chris Algieri. So see how he does with Mayweather. Mayweather's like around 5'8". He's probably the same height as Amir Khan, and probably almost the same reach, probably a little bit longer. I wouldn't be surprised to be a little bit longer. And in the beginning of rounds, you saw Chris Algieri going forward, Amir Khan just boxing, moving side to side. Amir Khan was looking real good. He was throwing his punches outside. I guess it wasn't doing that much because Chris Algieri was also being productive with the jab, keeping him outside. But he started doing a little bit good, and within around the 2 or 3 rounds, he started fighting inside. The punches started looking good for Amir Khan. And basically, it was just boxing. Later on, Chris Algieri in the 4th round, he'll start throwing those overhand rights, landing on Amir Khan. I thought it was going to change the fight. But it kept on going the same way. Amir Khan was basically just boxing, punching, moving to the side. He was looking good defensively, going backwards, doing boxing. Chris Algieri was getting hit alive with his right punches. Chris Algieri was moving good, moving towards Amir Khan, but he wasn't moving his head as much as he should have when Amir Khan was throwing those right hand punches. And basically, all through the fight, I thought Amir Khan was just taking it. Every once in a while, you probably get Chris Algieri doing pretty good in a couple of rounds because maybe Amir Khan is tired, or maybe he's just able to get that second win and then throw some overhand right hands. And yeah, I was just looking to see anything happen. Chris Algieri was pressuring Amir Khan out to the fight. And but at the same time, he wasn't throwing punches. A lot of people that do that are like real going forward, that they need to throw punches too. They can't just go throw one punch when there's other person's throwing 3 punches and moving to the side, moving to left or right or going back. They need to go ahead and just throw more punches, and that's one of the things that's pretty complicated to people to throw when they're trying to when you know they're heavy hitters, they're punchers, and they want to dig their toes into the floor, into the ring. They can't. They need to stop and just dig their toe in and just throw a hook or throw the right or do something like that. But when they're moving, they gotta learn how to do that, and it's something that takes time. And I mean, you'll be able to do it, but at the same time, it's always on the feel of the fighter. The trainer could train as much as they can, and it might look good in the gym. When it comes to a real fighter, everything changes up because the fighter is moving full speed, and they don't want to get hit, and they're gonna keep on moving. And at the same time, they're gonna be punching back. And there's some of the highlights I went ahead and just put down for y'all. It's the overhand right that Chris Algieri kept on landing. And there's all the little close hooks. He did an uppercut too. Amir Khan didn't have that on there, but it was pretty good fight. It was better than the Mayweather and Pacquiao fight, to that much. But see how basically what Amir Khan does after this looks like. I think the way he fought today, he looked good, but he looked great. So it gives him more of a chance for Mayweather to want to fight him, because he's not gonna fight a great fighter on their prime or anything like that. He hasn't done it since Luis Castillo, probably. I'm not sure, but yeah, he's most likely gonna take that. And I think they were talking about $40 million paycheck with Mayweather. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but that's good, I guess. I was thinking around like 10 million, 12, 15, somewhere around there for Amir Khan, and I don't know, whatever for Mayweather. I'm not sure how they could project it or not after the last fight. A lot of people got suckered in paying for that $100. I mean, we did too, man, but we live and learn. And, well, you want to watch the fight. You want to know what's going on in boxing, see, hopefully it'll move it up. But it was just too late. That fight was just too late just to make anything of it. Just the promoters just making money off of it and the fighters. And so hopefully with this, Amir Khan, you see somebody fighting a little bit faster. You saw the fight. Amir Khan's real quick hands, straight. And he also got the little hook. He was taking punches. If you could see also Chris Algieri, him being that bigger, you thought he'd be able to like daze Amir Khan every once in a while. And Amir Khan had been having problems, getting hit, getting dazed every once in a while, and getting his legs a little bit wobbly. But I think after moving up weight, instead of dying and starving, fighting lighter weight class, he's able to come up, and it looks like he's on his own weight class right here. He's doing pretty good. Looks pretty good. And like I said before, he also fought like Devin Alexander in the other fight he had before, and that's a real good fighter to fight. Devin Alexander makes everybody look ugly, but Amir Khan did pretty good on that fight. And I'm trying to see what else. There's nothing else coming on for tomorrow. Just those fights that is not televised. And if they are televised, I'm not sure. Just let me know in the comments below, because I don't know if it's televised. Trying to look for it. But some Bay Area and Sky TV. You can watch it on the internet, anything like that, but nah. And like I said before, I'm going to have a video on Wednesday, show the predictions for the Cotto fight, and we could talk about that and see what's going on with that, and hopefully Triple G fight or Canelo. Just like seeing that again. And let's go ahead and just please subscribe, like, leave in the comments below, and thank you for watching At Boxing. See you next Wednesday.